Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss an important topic, that is vitamins. And from this particular topic, at least 1 to 2 questions are asked in almost all the entrance exams. Let's first of all know what vitamins are. This word vitamin is derived from 2 different words, that is vital plus amine. So the letter VITA from vital and this letter AMIN from amine. By combining these 2 letters, the word vitamin actually came into existence. The initial vitamins which were discovered, they were amines in nature. Like the first vitamin that was known, that was vitamin B1, also called as thiamine. Like in the word thiamine, you could see that in the end there is an amine is present. So the initial researchers thought that all these molecules are amines in nature, and since they are very vital for the survival of the human beings, therefore the name vitamins was struck. But later on, the other vitamins which were discovered, they were not all of them were amines in nature, and these vitamins, they perform very important metabolic functions and biochemical reactions, and they are required in very minute quantities, and these are obtained from the diet. Now let's talk about the vitamins in detail. The vitamins can be broadly classified into 2 broad categories. One is the water soluble ones, and the second one, that is fat soluble. You might have heard about the hypervitaminosis. Hypervitaminosis is caused by the deposition of excess amount of vitamins in the body. So this phenomena is very prevalent in the case of the fat soluble vitamins. The water soluble vitamins are excreted out of the body along with the urine, but the fat soluble vitamins tend to accumulate in the body, which when reaches a particular concentration, that may be toxic to the human beings. Now let's talk about one by one all these vitamins. In all the competitive exams, few of the things that are commonly asked from this topic, that is the importance of that particular vitamin along with its chemical name, what is the primary function of the vitamin, and what are the deficiency symptoms or health problems that are caused by the deficiency of the particular vitamin, along with the dietary source, right? So I'll be making a small table so that we can discuss about that. Okay, so this is the table and few of the things that we'll be discussing: the vitamins and its alternative chemical name, and the primary function of that particular vitamin, and the deficiency symptoms that arises as a result of the deficiency of that particular vitamin, and along with the major dietary source in which that particular vitamin is abundantly present. Let's talk about the first vitamin, that is of B complex, that is B1, that is also called as thiamine, and it acts as coenzyme in biochemical reactions. The deficiency symptom is very famous. All of you might have heard the name, a disease called beriberi. And this beriberi, that is the nervous function of the individuals is affected when there is deficiency of this particular vitamin, and along with that it's seen that it can lead to paralysis also. And this particular vitamin is present in the rice bran, and the deficiency of this particular vitamin is seen in the population whose staple diet is polished rice, because at the time of the polishing of rice, its bran or its covering is removed where this particular vitamin is abundantly present. Along with the rice bran, this particular vitamin is abundantly present in milk, meat, eggs, and grains. And I'll be talking about now the other vitamins. You could also see that the milk is a common dietary source. As you also know that milk is called as a complete food, so it contains almost all the vitamins except vitamin C. Now let's talk about the next vitamin in this series, that is vitamin B2, also called by the name riboflavin, and this also acts as coenzyme in biochemical reactions. And it is the part of a molecule that is called FAD, that is flavin adenosine dinucleotide. This is a major coenzyme that is utilized in the completion of the biochemical reactions. And the deficiency of this particular disease that results in cracking of the corners of the lips, and it is also present in milk, meat, eggs, and grains. Now let's talk about the next vitamin, that is vitamin B3, also goes by the name niacin. And again you could see that all the vitamin B complex vitamins, they are very important for the completion of the biochemical reactions. So it also acts as coenzyme, and all of you might have heard the name NAD or NADH. So that is nicotinamide adenosine dinucleotide. So it's a very important coenzyme that is useful for completion of the biochemical reactions. And the deficiency of B3 results in a disease called pellagra, and again this vitamin is abundantly present in meat, milk, eggs, and grains. Now let's talk about the next vitamin, that is B5, B5 is pentothenic acid, and it is part of coenzyme A, that is a very important intermediate in the biochemical reactions, and the deficiency of this particular vitamin results in paralysis and weakness, and it is also present in meat, milk, eggs, and green leafy vegetables. The next vitamin in the series of vitamin B complex, that is very important one, that is called vitamin B9, or also goes by the name folic acid. All of you might have heard that the folic acid is recommended for the pregnant women. Why? Let's see that. Because this vitamin is important for the synthesis of nucleic acid, that is either DNA or RNA, and ultimately this nucleic acid is utilized for the synthesis of RBCs. So there is deficiency of this particular vitamin that results in anemia, and the anemia is also of a special kind. It's also goes by the name megaloblastic anemia. That is, the RBCs that are formed, they are incompletely formed because of the deficiency of the nucleic acid in them. And this vitamin is abundantly present in milk and green leafy vegetables, and eggs. Now let's talk about the last vitamin in this B complex series, that is vitamin B12, also goes by the name cyanocobalamin, and just like folic acid, it's also useful for synthesis of nucleic acid. That is DNA or RNA, and ultimately this DNA or RNA is used for the synthesis of red blood cells. So if there is deficiency of red blood cells, that will lead to anemia, and in this case a very severe form of anemia is observed, that's called pernicious anemia. And this particular vitamin is the one that is only present in the animal source food only, not the vegetable source. So it is present in milk along with the meat, egg, let's talk about the one more water soluble vitamin, that is very important one. All of you might have heard the name, that is called vitamin C, and its chemical name is ascorbic acid. And its primary function is synthesis of collagen. All of you might have heard about the name collagen. It's a very important protein situated just below our skin, and it's provide elasticity to the skin, and it's at the same time present in the tendons and ligaments also. And the deficiency symptom of this particular vitamin that results in a disease called scurvy, that is the loosening of the teeth, along with bleeding gums, and this particular vitamin is abundantly present in citrus fruits like lemon, oranges, and all the fruits of the citrus family. And along with that, the other fruits are also there which are rich in vitamin C, that is guava, chili, and amla. Amla is one of the richest source of vitamin C. Now, let's talk about the fat soluble vitamins. Okay, let's discuss some of the multiple choice questions that are asked in the previous competitive exams. That is, a good source of vitamin C is, there are four options. First is lemon, orange, amla, and D, that is chili. All of you aware that all the four are the source of vitamin C, but amongst all the four, the amla is having the highest vitamin C content. So the correct option in this case will be option C, amla. The next question, name the vitamin not found in any animal food. Vitamin B12, vitamin C, vitamin D, and vitamin K. If you remember, in the lecture I told you that the vitamin B12 is the one which is only present in the animal food, and the vitamin C is present in milk, but it's not present in the sufficient quantities. So the correct option in this case is vitamin C. So the vitamin C is not found in any animal food, right? So the next question